A new Florida bill wants to create a registry for dangerous dogs so that people can check if they are living in their neighborhoods. West 2's Sniga Brigadius reports the bill would give owners tougher penalties to prevent violent or even deadly attacks.
The Florida Department of Health says each year more than 600 Floridians are hospitalized because of injuries from dog bites, and about 2 people die from it. In August 2022, a postal worker became a victim. 61-year-old Pamela Rock was delivering mail when she was attacked by 5 dogs in Putnam County. She died the next day. A new Florida bill was filed to prevent something like it from happening again. State Rep Bobby Payne drafted HB 873, which would make a statewide dangerous dogs registry. With the help of Animal Control and the Department of Ag, it would keep track of violent incidents. The legislation says a dog would be classified as dangerous if it aggressively bites, attacks, or severely hurts someone.
The bill would make the owner keep their dogs in a fenced yard and even get liability insurance.
A violation could cost $1,000. If a dog labeled dangerous attacks and severely hurts or kills someone, the owner could face a third-degree felony, and the dog would be euthanized.
It really is penalizing the dogs more than the people responsible.
Though lawmakers say that's not what they're going for, James Wildman with the Animal Rights Foundation of Florida worries the bill would hurt all dogs.
Some dogs are just leash reactive. Some dogs are a barrier, frustration. And so, somebody's walking down the street and you have a dog that is, leash reactive. They might then deem that dog to be aggressive.
He says there are other important gaps to bridge.
Maybe it's just we need to put more resources in to spay and neuter and to positive reinforcement training, as well as into, the county shelters.
If a dog fights back while they or their owner is under attack, then the dangerous label wouldn't apply. Police canines would also be exempt from some of the rules. If the bill passes, it will take effect in July. Sniga Brigadius, West 2 News.